There you go. All right, that's Deagle. Harry feet and all. He lives in the two-dimensional plane. I'm getting frazzled by my dimensions. So he lives in the flat world, and he kind of knows what's going on there. They've got circles there. They got lines, you know. They got maybe some triangles going around. He understands two-dimensional things. But there's this whole three-dimensional world that we're living in. We have more than two dimensions. We're not flat, right? We can deal with things. We actually interact with the fourth dimension of time. So if we were to go and tell Deagle, the two-dimensional man, about cylinders, which is basically two circles, right? It's like a water bottle, kind of. If you cut off this end, that's a cylinder, right? If you were to tell him about cylinders, you could say, well, it's a circle, but it extends with like an infinity of circles upward for a given length. You'd be like, what is that? Like, I know what circles are. I know what lines are. I could imagine two circles beside each other, but how would the circles be on top of each other, extending in another dimension? How could he conceive of a dimension that he didn't know? We could describe it to him factually, and we could give him real information to begin to imagine what a cylinder is like. We could tell him it's two circles joined by lines, and he would have some idea, but he wouldn't really be able to comprehend a real cylinder in the third dimension because he has no experience of the third dimension. Just like if you were to somehow reveal to the other Deagle what's going on in like England in the early 1900s, he's not going to really grasp that, right? It's a whole different transcendent plane of existence. To be fair, he's dead and he won't understand a lot. But the cylinder mystery is kind of like the mystery that lies between those two wills operating. So kind of like an author, God's will is operating at the same time as us, kind of like characters in a story, not completely, and the gulf between those operations is somewhat mysterious, but it's mysterious because there is a gulf of dimension through which we can't conceive. God is operating in ways that we don't understand because he is a being of which we can't fully comprehend. Does that